AEW, November 30, 2022. This might be the last time I review this show. How is it possible that this show is getting worse? How is that possible? The show begins. The white guy with the lucha mask, I hate him. Every week he starts the show with, "It's Wednesday night. You know what that means." What does that mean? Oh, a parody of wrestling is on the air. In these people's mind in AEW, in their mind, this show is legendary. In their mind, this company is iconic. A legendary show that draws a .8. Moxley comes out with that old ass music that I hate. He's still doing his cringe body movements. What is that? You know who Moxley's body movements remind me of? Clayface, the Batman villain. That's how Moxley's body moves. He's Clayface. Oh God. Moving his shoulders. He's walking hard as hell like a bitch who needs the rent paid. Oh my God. He's still acting like a fake Austin, a fake Terry Funk. He gets in the ring, his stupid delusional interview. He keeps saying he's on the top of the food chain. Wasn't that like Batista's thing he used to say in like 05, 06? Is anyone in wrestling original? Everyone is acting like someone they're not. He's Terry Funk. Adam Page comes out. He's fake DDP. Oh my God. They have some horrible brawl. One of the security in the brawl looks like CM Punk. Moxley, I don't know if he's still drunk. They're brawling on the stage and he falls and trips like off the stage. The annoying announcers, Tony Schiavone, wait for this six-man tag, this six-man trios tag with Omega and his little bathhouse boys and them three luchas or whatever. Who gives a shit? Oh God. So anyway, Bryan Danielson comes out and he faces that midget, one of the midgets that Cornette loved, the Harwood. Pause. This goes forever, of course, because every match in wrestling now has to be 20 minutes with a pizza commercial. It just has to. Picture in picture, folks. So anyway, after a year, Danielson wins this minis match. Starks is backstage, who cares? They come back from commercial. Diamond Dallas Hangman Page is walking backstage with a man bun. Oh my God. Imagine Terry Funk walking around the Mid-South Coliseum with a man bun looking for Lawler. Oh my God. Wearing his tight ass auntie's jeans. Yeah, I don't like he walks too hard too, man. Oh man, this company's full of hoes, man. Him and Moxley get into some garbage brawl. Then that overrated Renee Young, whatever, she's backstage with these bathhouse boys, and Jack Swagger's wearing this stupid bucket hat. One of the people in Jericho's group says, "Cesaro, when you lose to Jericho, you're gonna have to join our group." Okay, why? When was that announced? Did they say that on Rampage? Was that on their Twitter? Why does this company think everyone knows everything about this company? Samoa Joe is a double champion. I didn't even know. I didn't even realize that. As if these belts mattered. He beat some guy. And then Wardlow shows up on the screen. He just like the production on this show is horrible. These people are so green. The wrestlers are green. Wardlow's on the screen and he just starts talking. It's like, no, you appear on the screen, then you know, in you know, when you're doing film, television, whatever, you don't just start talking. No, you have your appearance, you pause, you let it settle in, the people grasp you, then you speak. No, he just starts speaking. Wardlow has been killed. He's not over anymore, which is a theme of this company. He's talking, don't believe him. Samoa Joe. They go to commercial. William Regal comes out. What? Okay, Regal comes out and he's like, he just announces MJF. It wasn't like he gave his own speech or it was dramatic. He just announces MJF. Like this company does not understand. They don't understand build up. They don't understand hype. They don't understand presentation. It's just shit just happens. No feeling. This company lacks substance. MJF comes out. He didn't even really get that much of a reaction. It's like they've even like it's, no. It's like he's the only one worth watching, and it's like who cares? MJF comes out. I think this was MJF's worst interview ever. He reads some fake email on his phone about Regal sent him an email weeks ago. Okay, here's the stupid part. Earlier I mentioned this company's delusional. In this company's mind, these people think they've done legendary things. Okay, the AEW World Title is not over. It's not a classic belt. It's not a legendary belt. So in this segment, MJF says, "I'm sick of this belt. I have a new one." Okay, why? In the booking of this, your title belt is not over. So let's make a new one and trash this one. Why would you do that? This is not the WWF belt. This is not the NWA belt. It's not the WCW belt where it has a long history and it's over and it's classic. No, this is a belt that's been around for like 4 years. It's not a classic historic belt. So let's just bury it and trash it. Once again, Tony Khan, a mark for 1998. Oh, I remember when Stone Cold had his own belt and The Rock had his own belt. So MJF gets his own belt. Okay, but the difference is, first of all, Austin and Rock are 10 trillion times more over than anybody on earth today. And the WWF belt that they got rid of, that was already a classic, legendary belt for like 40 years. But no, so MJF reveals his belt, and it's not a new belt. He just has, the strap is a Burberry, like his scarf. So what was the point of that? Great, so he has a Burberry scarf belt and he wears a scarf. That's not redundant. His entrance video is a scarf. His gimmick is a scarf. This whole segment was trash until the end. Towards the end, MJF turns on Regal and hits him in the back of the head with brass knuckles. Regal is being written out because he's going back to work with Triple H, most likely. Plus, I believe this played into Danielson. Danielson MJF is the next big pay-per-view, which that to me that is the biggest match they could possibly do. Once again, Regal is a face, then he's a heel. Now he's written off like a face again. And then MJF was a heel who's kind of face, was back to a heel. Now he's a super heel because he turns on some old British fuck. The ending of this was good. It leads to something. This is obvious storyline. Danielson's gonna fight for his mentor's honor and whatever the case. And most likely this is Regal being written out of the company because I guess he wants to leave and they're gonna let him leave. Anyway, the fake Clarence Mason and that Ethan Page trash. Matt Hardy trash. Who gives a shit? They announced some battle royal for some diamond ring. Who gives a shit? Daivari brother, Muhammad Hassan's little cousin, got jumped or something. Who cares? Bunch of broads talking. Who cares? Stupid women's match. Who cares? Jade Cargill. I like this broad. Not her wrestling or not her speaking, just her physical appearance. Yeah. She can squeeze me. But she has some segment. She's not the best of talkers, but and once again the production and cameramen, the camera work in this company is terrible. So she's talking, and then on the screen, Little Bow Wow appeared. It's like, Little Bow Wow. Okay, okay. What is this going to lead to? She's gonna fight Little Bow Wow. Little Bow Wow. I do not refer to people as being relevant or irrelevant. That's some real rainbow fruitcake shit. Men don't talk like that, and human beings should not be talking like that. But in this case, Bow Wow ain't really been. I'm not gonna use relevant or irrelevant. Bow Wow ain't really meant shit since like 2001. That's almost 20 years ago. The last time Bow Wow meant something, I was like 10 years old. Dreamcast was out. Game Boy Color was still hot. Pokemon Silver. Was Yu-Gi-Oh still on? The Parkers was on. Man, oh my god. The last time Bow Wow meant something, ECW and WCW was out. I mean, Jesus Christ. XPW was out. New Jack was trying to kill Vic Grimes. What could this possibly lead to that anyone cares about Bow Wow? So the Elite have a six-man tag versus two Mexicans and the British Pack. Omega and them won. The crowd did not care. Like last week, Chicago, the building was destroying the Elite. No one was over in this show this evening. How do you kill everyone's buzz in your promotion? You know, Booker T, he recently on his podcast said this company could go out of business soon. This company's already lost whatever interest it had to have had, whatever buzz, the CM Punk fiasco, the Elite fiasco. They've cooled off Wardlow. It's like, how? You got this guy. In wrestling, you cannot microwave people and get them hot again. When someone's hot, you have to maintain that. They've killed this. Tony Khan is such an idiot, like I said before on this channel. If you get hot, that means the next thing you're going to do is get put with Mark Sterling or The Firm. There was a story that came out that CM Punk, after that pay-per-view, they were going to put him with The Firm. It's like, great! Tony Khan, why does he have this idea when something's hot, put lower mid-carders who are not over around something hot? Does he not realize that drags it down? It doesn't pull them up. I mean, this guy is such an idiot. And it's people like this, nothing ever changes. They have no self-awareness. Why do people, in this world, why is it always people like Tony Khan and Dixie Carter who have all the money in the world and they get in these positions? Why? It's never someone who knows what they're doing with the money. It's always someone who doesn't know what they're doing, who has the financial backing to show you on a national TV show that they don't know what they're doing. I've always wondered this. How did AEW get the TV deal with TNT with Turner? How? ROH could never get a TV deal. But this guy, Tony Khan, comes out of nowhere and gets one. He didn't even have a real promotion. How did he get a TV deal on a major network? But ROH couldn't do it. MLW couldn't do it. How did he get it? If MLW got this TV deal, I guarantee you this would have been a company worth watching. They might be doing 800,000 viewers, but it would have been a good show. Because Court Bauer, he knows what he's doing. He was raised up. He was trained properly in how to do this. Why is it the ones who should get something never do in this world? Why? Billy Corgan, why didn't he get this deal? Wrestling companies after WCW and ECW could not get TV deals. How did Tony Khan get it? How? I cannot watch this show. Wrestling is dead.